Good morning. Today is going to be a lazy Sunday, and to me, lazy doesn't necessarily mean doing absolutely nothing, but especially doing what I want to do. So, I'm going to start off with breakfast. I have a secret. I've been addicted to eggs for almost 10 years. I have to have eggs in the morning, every single morning, preferably. I'm going to do that. After that, I've been telling you about my foot. Unfortunately, I've been having some pains again. So bad that I actually had to stay home last Friday. And I'm really worried. But luckily, I got a referral from my doctor to go to a specialized clinic to see what the fuck is going on. Because I can't stand this no more. It's been 3 years and on and off. And it's holding me back from doing a lot of things like running, lifting weights, because I'm afraid that when the pain comes, I might drop something on my head, So I'm not lifting for the coming weeks until I know what the hell is going on. I almost get emotional talking about it because it's mentally is draining me, also physically, but especially mentally. Anyway, so today is gonna be a day that I'm not gonna do a lot. I'm just gonna have breakfast, do some yoga, and unfortunately, or fortunately, I get to pick up a package. So that means I do have to walk, and since my foot is acting up, I'm kind of worried how I'm going to do this, but I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, other than that, it's just gonna be a chill Sunday, and basically focus on self-care, especially mentally, because like I said, I feel like this thing I'm having is draining me mentally. So I feel like I have to take some time to come at peace with the fact that I don't know what's going on at this moment. So I kind of have to go inside, right? So since I haven't meditated for a while, this day might be a good day to focus on those things. So that's what I'm going to do. A self-care day. Yeah, and I would love to take you with me. So let's get started with breakfast. One of the things I love to combine with my eggs are avocados. They don't only taste good, but they're also good for you because they have healthy fats. So I'm adding a couple of grams, and yes, I weigh out my food. And when I'm hungry, I just throw everything on my plate, and it's not gonna look fancy. But my father always says, your stomach doesn't care what the food looks like. So it is what it is, as long as it tastes good. So my cat wants to say something to y'all. Talk to the people, Chewy. What's going on? Speak your mind, buddy. Oh, now you get camera shy, huh? Alright, so breakfast is served. I'm just gonna eat this and then prepare for my yoga and meditation. I'll see you in a bit. So like I said in the beginning of the video, today is going to be the day of self-care. I've been lifting weights for so long, and that is something that I prefer doing, but I do understand that right now I am being forced in a way to be more mindful of my body and try alternative things that will also help me in the future, or actually in the moment also. I turned 36, and I am aware of the fact that I should implement other things besides lifting weights. It's very taxing on the body, but in a way it's also good. Not to say I will never lift again, because I can't imagine my life without that. It's crazy, man. But for now, this is what I have to work with. It will also help me to reconnect with my body in a way. First time I'm doing Pilates, so I'm gonna get ready for this Pilates class. And I'm curious to know what it brings me, and I might add in a meditation at the end and take a shower and go outside to get my package. Anyway, let's go. Alright, so that was the Pilates session. I also did some meditation afterwards, and I feel a little bit emotional, and I'm gonna tell you why though. During my meditation, I had this moment of clarity, and really like a moment of reconnection, and I'm happy. That's why I need to do this more often, and I preach about meditating and reconnecting with your spirit and with your body. I realized that I'm angry because I'm feeling this pain that I can't explain. And I feel like this feeling of distrust in my body, especially in my foot. But then I came to the conclusion that I'm not angry at my body. I'm angry because I don't understand where the pain is coming from, what is causing the pain. So it's up to me. Let me rephrase that. My body is doing what it has to do, right? It's telling me something is wrong by giving me pain. But it's up to me to find out what's causing the pain. So that's why I'm happy that I actually am going to the clinic in order to help me to find out what's going on. It made me emotional because my body is working properly. It's just me that I have to kind of find a way to deal with the situation. And it starts with, getting an appointment and go there. So I'm coming to peace with the fact that the anger needs to be somewhere else, right? The anger is on not understanding what is happening, and love in my body because it's telling me that something is off, and I just need to listen. And that's why I believe that this moment is forcing me to reconnect with my body. The past 2 years I've been doing a lot of inner work, but mostly on the mental part. But now it's time to shift and focus more on the physical part. And I need to treat my body better, man. Not that I'm doing anything too crazy, but I mean, like, I need to take action when I feel pain. I need to take action faster. And don't let people talk me out of what I'm feeling. Because my doctor told me, you know what? Here are some painkillers. See in a couple of months if something changes. While back then I already knew that something was off. And the fact that I still have the pain means that something is definitely off. So yeah, I feel like I'm moving into a new era of focus. But yeah, that's a story for another video. Now I'm just gonna take a shower and go outside, get my package. Thank you. I feel like this is a very intimate moment, but I don't mind sharing it on social media because I'm documenting my journey. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable, Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so actually what I got, nothing too crazy, just 2 new bed sheets. Sometimes you gotta throw out the old and welcome in the new, so that's what I did. Right now I'm gonna make a smoothie, and after that do some edit, maybe take a nap. I love this, man, just a chill Sunday, only doing the things I wanna do. Nobody expecting anything from you, and yeah, man, how amazing would it be if the coming years, that would be my life, doing exactly what I wanna do, whenever I wanna do it. And of course, making some money on the side, providing value, etc. But anyway, let's go to the kitchen to make some smoothie. Luckily, I just love fruit, so what's better than having a mix of a creamy-ish smoothie? So that's what I'm going to make. I have here some frozen cherries. Basically, everything that I'm going to show you is frozen. So some bananas that I cut myself, they were overripe, and I hate overripe bananas, but I thought, instead of throwing them out, I can use them for smoothies. Some strawberries, and not to forget to make it a little bit tropical, pineapples. And of course, to make the shake, I'm going to use a little bit of milk, some water perhaps, and Greek yogurt. And to make it a really milkshake-ish flavor, I'm going to use a vanilla aroma. So we're gonna add that into that. So the moment of truth. Healthy and super easy to make. So I'm gonna enjoy this. And then after this, I'm going to do some editing probably. I also have to cook dinner, or at least I get to cook dinner. Let me put it this way, because let's be grateful for what we have and what we can. Probably gonna be some chicken, a chicken bowl with vegetables or something like that. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, try it out. Easy to make and it's healthy. See you in a bit. Alright, so like I said, I will be editing, and that's exactly what I'm doing. As you can see here, I'm working on a new video that's coming out somewhere in August. But I like to batch my content and make sure everything is already planned in, so I don't have stress when I'm going out for a weekend or whatever. So yeah. Alright, so after editing for a while, I decided that it's time to take action on a thing I've not been putting off for weeks. And that is purchasing my first domain. So here you can see I'm doing the purchase. Luckily my domain name is still available, so and I'm also going to start working on building my own website. I use the AI web builder tool from Hostinger that helps me to create a beautiful website, and then I can adjust it to my liking. To be honest, I have no idea how this thing is going to work out, but I love the excitement of trying new things and see what comes my way. And this is what I preach about in my videos, so I'm here to set the example. Here you can see that I'm using AI to optimize my SEO. I've never done this before, or at least with my YouTube videos, but not on our website. So I'm just using ChatGPT to help me. The excuse of I don't know how to, it's not legit anymore in this day and age. So there's no excuse for you to not be able to do something. The anxiety that I was feeling all these weeks suddenly disappeared. And this is with everything you want to do in life. The moment you decide to put it off, there's this voice in the back of your head nagging, telling you, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. And I've been there so many times, and still, every once in a while I procrastinate. To be honest, I just felt a little bit intimidated because I thought it was going to be too difficult. But looking back, it was easier than ever. It took me a couple of hours. It's still not completely finished, but that's not the point. It's about taking the first step. And when you take the first step, everything else will make itself clear. So take action on your goals and dreams. I can't wait to show you the end product. This has been amazing, and I'm proud of myself for actually finally taking action.